you weren't so hot, I would have got rid of you a long time ago.
Way the comparison got worse when we got married or when we got together.
Justin and Hailey Bieber, already 2 years in their marriage, continues to be one of the hottest topics in Hollywood. But despite the happy couple they make out to be on Instagram, many are suspicious of the groom's intent for their marriage were concerning. But what does Hailey feel about all these suspicions? The Biebers' holy matrimony is undoubtedly one of the most savagely dissected marriages to this day. But what could have caused this uncomfortable scrutiny towards the couple? According to some fans, it's because of Justin's toxic and abusive behavior to his wife, with a fan on Twitter saying, "Watching Justin and Hailey makes me sick. No wonder Selena is so effed up anymore. Justin is abusive and acts like Hailey is his property." Or maybe it's Hailey's alleged obsession with Justin's ex, Selena Gomez? It's embarrassing for Hailey because she's been so obsessed with Selena for years, accidentally following a Selena fan account and recently liking pics of her photo shoot. Worry about your fave's only personality trait is being Justin's wife and stalking Selena. Well, hold on just yet and decide for yourself at the end of the video. In a February interview in 2019, Hailey Bieber starts an interview off saying, "The things is, marriage is very bad. That is the sentence you should lead with. It's really effing hard." If it came from an old couple in their late 70s, fans would have shrugged it off as normal, but no, the Bieber couple have only been married for 5 months. That is 1/4 of the expected honeymoon stage, and the complete opposite of what fans thought would be Hailey Bieber's opening statement in an interview with their very short marriage. What stress could the beautiful bride have gone through to start off on an unfortunate note? Could rumors be true? Fans were quick to assume that the whole interview was all for the show. One even thinks that the whole marriage was roleplay, with one tweeting, "LMAO, even the locals have had enough about Justin and Hailey fake RP marriage. LMAO, people are eating them, haha," in the comments section. Sure, couples have fights here and there, sometimes even public, but not many would be able to relate that their extremely famous pop star husband was yelling at them in the middle of the beach. Not many, but Hailey Bieber sure can. In March 2019, the couple were seen looking uneasy in each other's company, and Justin was also seen yelling at his wife. Fans, to this very second, continue to speculate on the why questions. Why was Justin doing this to Hailey? Why is he being abusive and toxic? Or maybe, why their marriage were already on the rocks and just 5 months in? In an interview with GQ in April 2021, the singer opens up about his life story, admitting to hitting rock bottom during the months leading up to his marriage with Hailey, also saying, "So for me, the drugs were a numbing agent to just continue to get through." The pop star's drug addiction got so bad that his security teams would sneak into his room just to check if his heart was still beating, and to sum up using his words, "Hurt people hurt people." Has the hurt Justin Bieber's been talking about healed already? Fans didn't think so. They speculated that his marriage with Hailey was a fast, careless decision, with one supporter saying, "No offense, but from reading some of the interview from Justin and Hailey's Vogue issue, it sounds like they jumped into marriage way too fast. I like them together, but seriously, they still haven't spoken about issues they had in the past." They could easily brush off strangers' comments, of course, but as it turns out, Hailey's uncle thought so too. Billy Baldwin said in an interview with Us Weekly, saying, "I love them as a couple, and I would have loved to see them get married if they waited a couple more years." He continues to say that the fast-paced marriage was also because both of these celebrities are devout in their faith. In fact, Justin was so devout in his faith that he hired a pastor to keep him in the right track and look away from the ungodly sin of infidelity, specifically to one equally famous ex, Selena Gomez. The singer was reportedly trying to contact his ex-lover and was even seen in a car with his wife crying about Gomez's dangerous lupus disease. This might be another reason why the Selena-Hailey fandom feud only reached new heights, because as it turns out, Justin wasn't the only Bieber trying to reach to Gomez, because so did Hailey. She reportedly asks the Lose You to Love Me singer to stay away from her husband forever. Could this be why Justin acts like he does around Hailey? Fans even went so far as to claim that Justin never actually loved his wife because he was caught up with his other on and off ex-girlfriend. A Selinator tweets, "The saddest thing here is that Justin will never love Hailey. I am sorry for those who thinks he does. He loves her as a friend who has known and effed LMAO for so many years, but that's it. It is not the same type of affection he had for Selena and never will." The multiple videos making rounds on the internet only seem to prove fan theories right. In January 2020, Justin was seen neglecting his wife and even slamming the car door behind him, with excessive force needed to actually close the door, and following suit was no other than Hailey. Yes, sure, it could have been a meaningless accident, but the singer doesn't even look back at his wife and walks off, leaving her in the eyes of the media alone. Fans commented in the whole situation, taking it to Twitter, with one saying, "Not a fan of Hailey, but is Justin Bieber hurting her? Like, I've seen clips in which he treated her badly, slamming car door to her, leaving her when paps are attacking, etc., and I feel genuine concern in the little respect he's giving her." But that's not the only time Justin was seen physically hurting her. That might have been an accident, but this one surely isn't. Jaylee was spending their usual date night at a mall until paparazzi captures Justin slapping Hailey right in the face. The couple might be seen laughing in the video, but Hailey's fans weren't happy. Justin was bombarded with criticisms for hitting his wife in public like that. Justin was even seen in New York City with the company of his wife, or lack thereof at least, because as Justin was escaping from the scrutinizing eyes of fans and the media, he hurriedly skates away from the public, leaving his defenseless wife stumbling and humiliated. Hailey was so embarrassed that she quickly picked herself up and ran to his far-off husband. And the worst part is, Justin didn't even look in her direction to check on her. I guess chivalry is dead after all. Justin's comment on Hailey Bieber was deemed so out of hand when he says in an Instagram Live, "If you weren't so hot, I would have gotten rid of you a long time ago."
If you weren't so hot, I would have got rid of you a long time ago.
All this right in front of Hailey's face and the face of their fans. Even people couldn't help but comment saying, "I know nothing of this couple, but anytime I see something about them, it's him embarrassing his wife." And another tweet saying, "I'm surprised and concerned for those who can't see that this kid is emotionally abusive. Please know that if someone is comfortable talking to you in a rude manner in public, let alone in front of millions of people, they do not respect you." The Instagram Live incidents don't end there. Justin's passive-aggressive personality rubs badly. Could it be just a little married life joke, or is it something completely toxic? What do you think? From what we've seen, it definitely doesn't look good for the couple, but what does Hailey has to say in all of this? Hailey finally addresses all the fan rumors in an interview with Demi Lovato, saying, "It's so far from the truth and the complete and utter opposite. I am lucky to say I'm with someone who is extremely respectful and makes me feel special every day, and so when I see the opposite of that," she continues to say that even everybody involved in the couple's personal lives thinks quite differently too. The model even made a reference on Lizzo's song Rumors, sarcastically singing, "All the rumors are true, yeah. What you heard, that's true, yeah," and says, "All the rumors are true, baby." She adds that with being a public figure, you have to be able to fight all the lies and all the bull s with what's actually the truth. The model even disputes all of the rumors of Justin's mistreatment, saying that they literally haven't been more obsessed with each other and have so much fun together. Hailey even shows off the supportive side of Justin Bieber, that when she can't take all the hate, Justin reminds her that she's good, secure, and loved by family, friends, and of course, by Justin Bieber himself.